It is hard with everything now, especially in today's life where people are posting things and you see it happen for them in a 7-minute clip. So you see where someone started an activity, they go from beginner all the way to expert. Did you see the baby steps? Did you see how they cried? Did you see how they were surprised when they learned new things? Did you see the growth that they had? But it's all there. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shantia, and this side of YouTube is where I talk about things such as manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, self-improvement, crystals, things of that nature. So if you're interested, please subscribe to my channel. This is a safe space for all of those topics. And let's get into today's topic. A lot of us are addicted to this thing called instant gratification. This is due to all of the technology and things that we can access today. We've got same-day shipping, instant movies on demand, things such as Instacart, food delivered to you right at your door. When we want something, we have to have it, and we have to have it immediately. And if we don't get it immediately, it's something that can stress us out. And we also believe that maybe it's just not meant to be. I don't want it. And then we move on to the next thing that is easy to get. It is true that you shouldn't go against the flow. If this thing is really hard for you to obtain, maybe it's not meant for you at the moment. Doesn't mean that it's not meant for you at all. It could be coming to you, but just not right now. And that is the key. The key is to let go. If there's something that I've said more than anything on my channel is to just please let go, and what is for you will come to you. If there's something such as a struggle in obtaining what you're wanting to obtain, then it's because you are going against the grain. Just go with the flow. But in the law of attraction, we say this: take the path of least resistance. While you're on this path to least resistance, and while you are trying to manifest what you want, please, something's telling me to just remind you, don't give up. What you want is right around the corner. What you want will come to you. What you want is making its way to you. It may not be now. Think of a time where you've wanted something and it's like at the last possible minute where you needed it, and then it shows up out of the blue. What if you had given up? Is there ever something that you had given up at the moment, and then later on maybe tried it again 2-3 years later, and then it came to you so easily? It's because it wasn't ready for you at that moment. You weren't ready for it. Granted, you guys, I'm not saying that hard work doesn't pay off. I'm just saying that if you're trying so hard and this thing is just not working out, take a different approach. Don't give up on what you want. Take a different approach on getting to what you want. Maybe the steps that you're taking aren't just the steps that need to be taken. You need to see it from a different perspective. Ask other people's opinions. If you have no one to ask, sit with yourself and think, what I'm doing is not working. So what can I try in order to make this thing work? You have to take action on things that you really want. And then you have to allow the things that you've tried to actually play out. Instant gratification can be deadly. It makes us think that the thing that we're asking for isn't worth it when it actually is. Think of it. How would it feel once you get it? And then allow it to actually work its way to you. It is hard with everything now, especially in today's life where people are posting things and you see it happen for them in a 7-minute clip. And even with shorts, you see where someone started an activity, they go from beginner all the way to expert. Did you see the baby steps? Did you see how they cried? Did you see how they were surprised when they learned new things? Did you see the growth that they have? And I know that's hard to see in 30 seconds, but it's all there. I mean, it can happen where you are instantly gratified from manifesting what you want, but for other times when it's just not coming to fruition, just please remember to be patient. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the situation. Have patience and believe. And also, the number one word is to have faith. Something tells me that today you are doubting, and this is something that I struggle with, well, not as much as I used to, but there's some times that I still struggle with it. And it's the fact of doubting that what I'm asking for is actually for me. And when I do this, it's because it's just not happening. And so I feel like I'm putting out more energy and not getting back what I'm wanting. But when I step back and I take a look at the bigger picture, I realize I'm actually closer to what I have asked for in the long run. And this is because I've been putting in the necessary steps. It's like when you have someone in sports who's trying to make it to the big leagues. They don't see all of the little trophies that they've already won on their trophy shelf. And why is it that they think that they can make it to the big leagues? It's because of all these trophies. It's showing you how good you actually are. And that's why you're believing that you can get there. But you're not satisfied with the little trophies. You want the bigger trophy. And so you quit. And then 2 years later, you come back and you look and you notice all the little trophies that you've won. And so if you just kept at it, you would have gotten the bigger trophy. Can you see that? It's like when you are in a certain profession and you want to get to way up here and you feel like it's just not happening. You're thinking, I have all of this experience. Why am I still where I am? And then you just quit and you start a new path. You're like, maybe this path is actually for me. You know what? It's great to start new things. Maybe that path is for you. But the one that you're on, who says that you're not on the correct one already? You can add multiple things along your path. You don't just have to walk in one way. Don't you know that when you're getting to a specific destination, there are rest stops along the way? You get to stop. You get to enjoy the scenery. You get to have a bite to eat. You don't have to just follow one specific path. When you're on a trail and you're walking in the park and you see people walking and riding their bikes, don't you realize that you guys all come and you end up on the same exit of the park and you all exit the park, no matter if someone's on the sidewalk, someone's walking in the grass. You're all walking differently, but you're getting there. So if you want to take little curves, if you want to step off, you can still do that, but you'll still end up at that exit. And if you want to come back, you can still walk back in the park. So take a look, see where you are, know all of the things that you've accomplished, realize all the things that you've accomplished, and know that just because someone is not seeing your potential and that you're not where you are and where you want to be at this instant, that the path is still on its way. You don't have to get off completely. You can take a different route, but you'll still end up to where you need to be. How long is that path? No one can tell, but you'll get there. So don't give up. Don't give up. Please know that I hope that you get to where you want to get to, and I love to chat with you guys and interact with you, so please leave your comments in the comment section, and also like this video if you learned something or if it resonated with you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Please check out my shorts if you're into other topics other than what I talk about here on my long form videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.